I came across a post about dogs licking their paws, and I wanted to make this video to help out whoever it can help out. So, when I had my dog, I found that I was very attentive to how her coat smelled, if her coat was flaky, how her body reacted to different things. And a lot of the food, even the most expensive kibble or wet food, has fillers in it that's hard for their body to process. So their body will try to excrete it through their skin, and which will make them itchy. So once a month for a whole week, I would feed my dog. Um, I would feed her rice, sweet potatoes, and tuna or chicken, and I would add an egg to it. The reason I would do that is because it actually will help to calm the gut, clean the gut, and allow some real food to process through their body. But also, it helps to process the grain stored, because some of it's grain and some of it's corn that are the fillers in their food. And when my parents, they had a dog who had heartworms, they had to go on a light diet that was supportive of the medication that they were on. They were told to give their dog rice, sweet potatoes, and chicken thighs. So my dog actually liked tuna. She also liked salmon. So you don't have to use like a whole can of tuna or a whole can of salmon. You can actually split it in half. You can use the juice from it. They just love the fishy taste. And the other thing that my dog absolutely loved was papaya and watermelon. So after she would eat her food, to kind of help to clean her teeth, in between brushings, I would give her fruit, and that would help her breath not to smell like tuna. In case somebody's worried about the aesthetics of like how your dog's breath is going to smell if you do that. So if you do this for a week, it will help to reorganize the gut microbiome, or kind of put it on the pathway. You can actually switch to feeding them just that, like buy a bag of chicken thighs, rice, and sweet potatoes. They love all of those. And so putting them together and just putting the egg in it, actually helps them to have a healthy gut. You'll find that they'll lick their paws less, they'll scratch less, their coat won't smell, because some dogs' coat smell because of the allergies. Basically, they build up an allergy to the buildup of grain and corn in their body from eating kibble and the wet food with the fillers in it so much. So the sweet potatoes, I would just boil them ahead of time. I literally would do this 2 or 3 times a week to prepare her meals. And you can even make it to where you freeze it and you just thaw it out the day before so you can have it, because a lot of that packaged food that they send you is actually food that is cooked. It's minced into small pieces and then frozen, and then you send it. And so getting it, I used to go to the farmer's market. I'd get a big bag of basmati rice or jasmine rice, because that's what I ate. So I wasn't going to give her something that I didn't eat. I went and got a bag of sweet potatoes. And then I would also, I would either get cans of tuna or salmon, or I would buy salmon and cut them into bake it and just shred it into really small pieces. A piece of salmon, you just need it to have like a little hint of salmon in it. It doesn't have to be a big piece. And you'll actually find that you'll spend less money at the vet, and it'll be more cost effective for you in the long run. But if they're licking their paws and scratching their bodies, or their coat smells weird, their body's definitely having a hard time processing something. The other thing that I did was I got a carrier oil, like grapeseed oil or coconut oil, because they love coconut oil. And I put some drops of, like 10 drops of combined, lavender oil, lavender, essential oil and ginger essential oil. And I got the kind that is digestible. And I put 10 drops of each in it. And at night before bed, I would rub the top of her paws and the bottoms of her paws. Like I would clean them off and then rub them on her. And then also rub them on her coat. Brush her and rub them on her coat just so it would help her. It calms down the nervous system, because when you have issues in your gut, sometimes your nervous system is riled up. It calms down the nervous system, and they actually lick their paws less. So I hope this helps. This helps someone. Have a great day.